Okay, sounds pretty nice. Thank you so much. And guys, well, welcome everyone. Because of the time, I cannot go any further with the round of questions, but everyone be welcome to this class. Okay, so we are going to get started, and um, because we have new people here, please, guys, tell me what are the topics that we have covered in this class so far? What are the topics, guys? Mhm. What are the topics? Daniel.
Hello, good evening, everyone. We have studied present perfect as well as regular verbs and their pronunciation. And we have covered some vocabulary regarding to um, ways to prepare eggs. We have studied also sequence adverbs and among other things.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, Daniel. And well, guys, first, in this course, we are going to have two grammar topics, two classes, grammar topics, and then one activation class or one speaking class in which you will have the option to talk to your classmates. We are going to do some speaking activities. So two grammar classes, one speaking activity. We have covered three grammar topics. Number one, present perfect. Number two, sequencers. And number three, used to and simple past. Okay, so regarding the last topic, used to and simple past, we are going to start not with a game today, but with a question. Okay, so the question for today is, help me read the question, please, Daniel Palacios.
What did you do on your last birthday?
Very good. Yeah. What did you do on your last birthday? Hmm? Very good. Like the song, Happy Birthday. So birthday. Good. Perfect. So we are going to start with the round of questions. So please, Daniel, ask this question to someone in the class.
Which Daniel?
Oh, Daniel Murillo.
Okay, maybe Brian,
Hmm?
what did you do on your last birthday?
Hey, Brian. Are you there, Brian?
Hello, I'm here. Good evening to everyone. I remember that we went out with my family. We went to a restaurant. We ate a lot of food. And after that, I remember that they gave me some gift. Gift. Yes, I think that that's the way that we say it. And also, I remember that I went out with my girlfriend too in the afternoon, and then at night we had a dinner with all the family. That's what I did on my last birthday.
Okay, Brian, that was an outstanding response and participation. So glad. So, Brian, now please ask the same question to someone else.
Nelson, what did you do on your last birthday?
Well, I remember that I went out with my girlfriend, but that was at night. But the whole day in that moment, I was working because my birthday is in December. Well, I remember that I was the whole day I was working, and at night I went out with my girlfriend.
Okay, Did you have a special meal for your birthday?
Well, I used to eat Chinese food, but I remember that we went to we went to go to eat some hamburger. I suppose that was a hamburger that we went to eat.
Okay, okay, nice. Thank you so much for your participation, Nelson. Okay, great, guys. Thank you. Number one, you used very well the simple past, okay? That was completely awesome. And Nelson also used the tense that we are going to be studying today. Is regarding the past as well, but not the simple past, okay? So thank you guys and good memory, okay? I don't remember what I did my last birthday, okay? But you did good. And what's the topic for today? Pretty simple. Past continuous, okay? Not past continuous, no, continuous, past continuous. So that is what we are going to be studying today, and that is our fourth topic. And this is the second topic for this unit. Okay, and just let me ask you, have you worked in the platform already?
I was doing that exactly today.
Today
Right.
I was doing the unit 1, and that is all that I do today.
Right. That is good. Okay. On Wednesday, they will be checking that if you have the 25%, so unit 1 and unit 2, they have to be completed by Wednesday. So you have still tomorrow to work, but nice if you finished unit 1 already. Okay. All right, very good. So this is the topic for today, guys, and this is pretty simple. We are going to use the verb to be in the past. That is something that we already know because we have studied the past already in the class, and we are going to use the ing form of the verb. Okay, so number one, this is the structure that we will use for past continuous. Subject, was, or were, depending on the subject, the verb with ing, and a complement. Okay, very good. Also, guys, I want you to pay attention to this word here, while. This word is very common in this past continuous tense. Okay, while. While, that's very common. And what's the meaning of that word, guys?
Mientras.
Yes, exactly. That's the Spanish for the word, exactly. And if you want to explain this in English,
That's meaning that the person is doing two activities at the same time.
perfect. Exactly, guys. That means that that person is doing two things at the same times, or something, or two things are happening at the same time. Like here we have it. Two actions happening at the same time, okay? Example, I'm teaching while you are paying attention. Okay, simultaneously happening. Okay, perfect. All right, so we have here the first sentence. I want a volunteer to read this sentence, please. Okay, Javier, let's go.
I was listening to music while I was working out.
Perfect. Exactly, okay? I was listening to music while I was working out. That is good. Okay, that means that I
Teacher.
was doing the two things at the same time. Yes?
What is the meaning of working out?
Okay, that is a phrasal verb, okay? Because working is two things. Trabajando, funcionando, or that's it. Trabajando, funcionando. But working out is doing exercise at home. Workout is do exercise at home. Okay? or anywhere else, but most likely we use this at home. So working out. This is something that we do, okay? While we are working out, we play some music, okay? Rock music, electronic music, so you get hyped with the music. Perfect. Any question, guys, before we move on? No? Okay, so very good. We are going to use past continuous to talk about something that was happening at a given point in the past, simultaneously with another action, maybe. Okay, so before we move on, I want you to speak as much as you can, guys. So I need a volunteer to paraphrase what we have learned in this slide before we move on. Maria, okay.
Well, we were talking about simultaneous actions that take place almost at the same time. For example, I was listening to music. It is written as if it were a past sentence. But when you add, while I was working, it means that you were doing an activity, for example, working, and at the same time, maybe you had some headphones or some other device turned on and reproducing some music.
Okay, perfect. Very good. And what's the word that we use to add or join the two sentences, Maria?
While, because while is like the word that makes it the reader or listener see that two actions were happening at the same time.
Exactly. Okay, Maria, that was a fantastic explanation. Very good. Alfredo.
Hi, coach. Other word that we can use with the past continuous is when. I think it's when.
Perfect. Exactly. We are going to study that as well in this class. Okay. The meaning of when is different. Okay. But thank you so much. Yes, we are going to get that point today. Excellent. Okay, guys. So very nice. That is very simple. Before we move on, I just want to make sure everything is clear so far.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can we use the phrase in the meantime beside while?
In the meantime has a different meaning. Okay. In the meantime means that you are waiting for something to happen. And in the meantime, you are doing something else. So the two things are not happening simultaneously, okay? But one after another or one before another.
But sometimes in the meantime can also, not always, but sometimes it can also mean two actions happening at the same time. For example, if I say, I am cooking the breakfast, and in the meantime, my mother is cleaning the floor or wiping the floor. So it means that while I'm not the same person doing both actions at the same time, two people are doing two different actions at the same time. And am I cooking and my mom is wiping the floor. So it really depends on how you use the word or how you describe the actions happening and who is the person or who are the people doing the actions.
That is actually a good point, okay? Because two things may be happening at the same time, but not by the same person, all right? So that is good. And also, in the meantime, usually it's not used in this context, but can be used. Example, here in the class, we are going to study grammar topics, okay? But when you talk to people, you will see different uses, okay? And that is totally fine, all right? Because even in Spanish, when we speak, maybe we just speak as we are supposed to. They will understand. We are going to be understandable, and that is fine. And that was a very clever point of view, Maria. I appreciate it. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. And we are going to move on with the negative form, okay? Remember that because of the time and because we only have 1 hour to explain the topic and to do some practice, we have to move on quickly. So here we have the negative form, okay? Who can help me read this slide, please? Okay, Javier, let's go.
I wasn't working when you called me.
Okay, perfect. And what's the form that we will use?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Here, you have the form here.
You want me to say the form, the subject plus the negative form in this case. Then the verb using ing and then the complement.
Okay, perfect. And here we have an example. Can you please help me read the example, Javier?
I wasn't working when you called me.
Very nicely. Okay, now just tell me, is this the same as the previous one? Are the two things happening at the same time? Or is this different? What do you think, guys? Is the same or is this different?
I think it's the same.
Okay, very good. We are going to first notice that we are using two tenses here. I wasn't working, which is the negative form for the past continuous, and you called me, which is simple past. Okay, so and we are using when. Okay, we are not using while. So what is the difference? That we use when an action, when an ongoing action is interrupted by a different action. Example, I was working, okay? I was working when you called me. So you interrupted me while I was working, okay? Is this understandable, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I need someone to give me a different example.
Can I?
Yes, go.
Maybe I wasn't at home when you came to visit.
Oh, when you came to visit, okay, that is nice, exactly. Good fluency. Okay, yeah, that's a very nice example. Okay, another example, guys, another volunteer.
Can I do it?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I wasn't right in the class when the teacher asked me.
Okay, I wasn't writing, did you say?
Writing.
Okay, very
Writing
good.
my
When my teacher asked me, imagine this, hey, I wasn't paying attention when the teacher asked me. Okay, excellent. Very good. That was a good example as well. Thank you so much. All right. Do you have any question here, guys? No question. Okay, very good. Let's move on. Okay, and we have the last form for this question. Okay, can someone help me with this, please?
Could I?
Yes, go ahead.
Question form was word plus subject plus verb, ing plus complement. Examples: were you paying attention while the teacher was explaining? Were you working when it should.
Perfect.
Sorry,
Okay.
what is the meaning of should?
It's the past form of shake, like a milkshake. We can say this temblar. Tembló.
Es el pasado como de sacudir.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Guys, first thing, we are not adding anything here. I'm missing here the question mark, okay? Don't forget the question mark at the end because this is a question, of course. And what we are doing is just swapping the subject with the verb to be, okay? Was she? Were you? And then we are using the verb with the ing and a complement. And very good. If you see, here we are using while, and here we are using when, okay? Very good. Were you paying attention while the teacher was explaining? Oh, yes, I was, okay? No, I wasn't. Were you working when it shook? Yes, I was. Okay, so this is the question, guys. Do you have any question, guys, here? No questions?
Totally clear.
Perfect. Okay, this is what I love hearing from you guys. Okay, and if you have questions, ask questions. Okay, because this is the time. Perfect. Very good. We are going to do a small activity. Okay, this will be a speaking activity. This is the scenario. You didn't come to class yesterday. Besides, yesterday was Sunday. Okay, nobody attended classes yesterday. Let's imagine that yesterday we had a class and Brian didn't come to class. Okay, Brian? And what you will do is this. You didn't come to class yesterday because you were doing something else. Give an excuse using past continuous. So, Brian, first, please ask me the question. I will make up a response, and then I will ask you the question.
Okay, why didn't you come to class yesterday?
Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't come to class yesterday because I was having dinner with my mom. Because yesterday it was my mom's birthday, so I took her to a restaurant. So I couldn't come to class yesterday. I'm sorry. Okay, now Brian, it's your turn. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, are you a good liar, Brian?
Yes, I am.
Okay, very good. So Brian, let's see. Hey, Brian, why didn't you come to class yesterday?
I'm so sorry I wasn't able to attend the classes because I was working. And then when I was working, my boss told me that I need to do overtime. That's the reason why I was not able to be here at 9 p.m. to attend the classes. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's good to me. Okay, seems
And it's
legit.
it's a lie.
Okay, very nice. But good job. You used when. Okay, you said, I was working when my boss told me that I had to do overtime. Perfect, okay? Excellent. Good job. Okay, everybody understands the activity?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I need 2 volunteers. Sorry?
I got it.
Okay, 2 volunteers, please.
I may.
Okay, very nice. Someone else? Okay, Leonardo. Let's go, guys.
Why didn't you come to class yesterday?
Yesterday I was driving in the middle of the traffic. You know, this week is the Central American Games and is so hard to drive all this week.
Oh.
Why didn't you come to class yesterday?
I'm sorry, I didn't come to class yesterday because I was doing my homework. So I need to finish that, and I have not the credence for the class.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay. Yeah, good liars. Okay. Okay, guys.
The
Thank you
traffic is
so much.
real.
Yeah, that was kind of real. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Good job. Good job. Maybe at the beginning we are lacking a little bit of fluency, but that's completely normal. We are inventing things here. So that is completely normal. Okay, guys. I need 2 more volunteers, okay? Two more volunteers. Otherwise, I may choose victims. Okay, Fernanda, please help me with David Alexander.
Does he need help trying to answer the question or something?
No, you have to do the same, okay? You ask the question first,
okay.
Then he will ask you the question. David Alexander, are you ready?
Okay.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay.
Let's go, guys.
Okay. Why didn't you come to class yesterday?
Well, I was working out when I let me second. How can I say tropezar?
When I fail?
When you stumbled?
I was working out when I stumbled and I broke my leg and I needed to
You
go to
needed.
the yes, I needed to go to the hospital and therefore I didn't come to class yesterday.
Oh,
And Maria, why didn't you come to class yesterday?
I was sick and I needed to rest in order to get my energy back to me because I was in a process of recovering. I was sick and yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you guys so much, okay? Very nice. I loved it. And David, you said therefore, okay? Very good. Guys, the class, for the whole class, give me a word to replace therefore. Consequently, because of that. So if you are using because of that, guys, stop using it, upgrade it to therefore, okay? Thus, therefore, 2 words that you can use, okay? Remember that we are trying to upgrade our vocabulary from basic vocabulary to intermediate vocabulary, okay? That's the main reason you are here. I know everybody here speaks English already, so just let's brush upon some things. So very nicely done, guys. Okay, thank you so much. Guys, do you have any question or is this clear for you?
Totally clear.
Thank you, Alfredo, okay? Let's see. Albert, totally clear for you as well?
Totally clear.
Okay, very good. Daniel, our Kahoot winner.
Yes, everything is clear so far. Thanks.
Perfect. Elian, is that the right pronunciation?
Sorry, I'm here. My mom talk me, so I didn't hear what you asked me.
Oh.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yes, alien is the right pronunciation, correct?
Elian.
Elian, okay? Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of difficult. It's an unusual and uncommon name. So that's it, Elian. Okay, Elian. Do you have any question?
Well, actually, I don't have any question about this topic.
Too basic for you, right?
No, but actually, I can understand it.
Yeah, not a problem. Guys, this is something that I will tell you as your coach, okay? Master the basics, guys. Why? Because basic doesn't mean something is too easy. Basic means something is very common. And if this is very common, you will use it every day, maybe in every interaction. So master the basics, guys. The verb to be, that is too basic. That doesn't mean it's wrong. That means it's very helpful because you will use it every day in any conversation. Hey, I was sick. Verb to be, okay? Oh, this is a beautiful dress. Verb to be. Oh, that's an interesting topic. I want to say something about that. Okay, verb to be. If you master the basics, guys, that's core. Perfect. Okay, so let's move on today. And we have something else. Okay, what do we have? We have a video. Okay, excellent. Please pay attention to the video, guys. And I will not pause it because we are intermediate and it's going to be easier for us to understand. So let's watch the video.
It was 9 o'clock in the morning. Everybody in the town was doing their own work. But suddenly, a car crashed into a tree. Everybody shared this news with other people, they said. When the accident happened, I was doing my homework. I was playing my guitar. We were having a great party. I was looking around. I was repairing my car. I was waiting for my friend and reading the newspaper. I was working in my office. I was mending the roof. We were learning English. I was playing my flute. I was making a phone call.
Okay, good, right? That was understandable. Here we have the same structure. We are using when. When the accident happened, I was doing something, okay? So, good. When the accident happened, I was doing something. Okay, guys, here is the same thing, okay? Instead of saying I was making a phone call when the accident happened, okay? We say when the accident happened, I was making a phone call. Both of them are correct. Just a little consideration here. Whenever you will use this structure when the accident happened, and you are using when the accident happened, we are going to add a comma. When the accident happened, comma, I was making a phone call. Okay, that's it. And you don't need that if you say I was making a phone call when the accident happened. Okay, that's the only thing, guys. All right, perfect. This is the past continuous. Okay, and we are using it with the past simple or simple past, which is the previous topic. So we are merging the two topics here. Okay, perfect. All right, so guys, I don't know if you have any question either with the structure, or with the use of this tense.
No questions.
No questions? Okay,
I
Elian,
just,
you have a question?
yes, I just have a question with the structure when we are using when. The complement always have to have a simple past verb after the when.
Yeah, remember that this is two actions that are happening or happened in the past. Okay, so I was making a phone call. If I use any other tense, that will not make sense. I was making a phone call when I get up. No, right? Or when I will get up, that will not make totally sense. That's why we use happened, because the two actions happened in the past.
Thank you.
Okay, but that was a good question. Okay, thank you so much. All right, guys, how was the topic for today? Pretty simple, kind of tricky, very useful. What are your comments? I want to listen to you.
I think that this topic is very useful to refresh the memory. Maybe we sometimes forgot how to use some form in the past, and that is really useful. Or at least for me, it's really useful.
Very useful, exactly. And what's what you have to do? Use it naturally. If you have to think before you formulate this, that means you have to practice, okay? It's like in the guitar. First, maybe you are thinking about the chords and everything, the coordination of the two hands. That's not natural at that point. But then you can be talking to someone and playing a song. So that is natural, okay? You don't need to think about that. All right, very good. That's the same in English. Perfect. Before we move on, guys, I have a question out of my curiosity. Who started reading the book already?
What book?
Okay, I'm going to explain to the new ones. Albert, you started already?
Yeah, I have started.
Perfect. Okay, guys, if you're reading it, you can purchase a notebook, okay, and do a glossary or take notes of the great ideas in the book, okay? So nice, that will be very helpful. Okay, for the new ones, okay, in the class we have a project, okay? The project is that we have to read a book while we are taking this class, okay? So in that, I mean, that book is in the WhatsApp group already, but I think you will not have access to it, so I will resend it today, okay? Read the book. The name of the book is Atomic Habits. Obviously, it's in English. It's not a free book, but I will give you the book free because I'm interested in you to read it. So please read it, guys. Okay?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How many times we will have to read the book?
3 months.
Ah, okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. 3 months. Yes, 200 pages and 70 other pages for comments and things, but 200 pages is the core. Okay, perfect, guys. Another speaking activity, okay? We are trying to get fluency here. We are training fluency. So please, guys, at this part, I want you to be active, okay? It's good if you have something to be drinking during the class. That's totally fine for me. And let's do this. This is a past continuous replacement drill. This is one of my recommendations if you want to study fluency, okay? Replacement drill. What is that? This. You are going to replace this underlined sentence, okay? When the earthquake happened, I was drawing with my niece. This is what I was doing. You have to make up something else, okay? Just replace I was drawing with my niece. You can say I was taking a shower. I was having dinner. But you have to be very fast here, okay? Because we are training fluency. So let's see. We are going to start random names. Let me see here. Okay, be active and ready, guys. Okay, Leonardo, let's start with you.
Okay, when the earthquake happened, I was taking my lunch.
Good job.
I was talking with my mom while I was cooking.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Nelson Hernandez. Not ready? Daniel Palacios. Be active, guys. Be ready. Okay, Maria, let's go.
When the earthquake happened, I was checking on my phone.
Perfect. The other one.
Okay. I was watching a video on YouTube while I was cooking.
Perfect. Thank you. Milton, let's go.
Yeah, when the earthquake happened, I was watching my favorite movie. I was drinking some wine while I was cooking.
Perfect. Excellent. Daniel, let's go. Daniel Palacios.
I was mute, so I was talking along. Sorry. When the earthquake happened, I was playing my favorite video game, and I was reading the recipe while I was cooking.
Perfect. The recipe, perfect. Excellent. Diego Rivas.
When the earthquake happened, I was taking a nap. I was cooking while I was asleep. No, sorry. Yes, I was cooking while I was reading a book.
Perfect. That's dangerous, but yeah, let's go. Marvin Hernandez.
When the earthquake happened, I was repairing my car. I was making a phone call while I was cooking.
That sounds good. Perfect. Okay, volunteers.
Can I?
Okay, let's go. And Elian then.
Yeah. All right. When the earthquakes happened, I was remending the roof. And I was watching a series while I was eating my lunch.
Perfect. Mending the roof. Okay, that was nice. And let's continue with Newman. Or who was in queue?
When the earthquake happened, I was sleeping. I was sleeping, and I was cooking while I know I was watching a movie while I was cooking.
That sounded perfect.
Okay.
Sounded perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. And Milton.
Yeah. When the earthquake happened, I was taking my dog out. And I was learning how to cook while I was cooking.
Okay, nice. Okay, that sounds natural. Okay, and that's the purpose. Okay, guys, thank you so much for that. Okay, perfect. You did great. Now, guys, questions before we move on?
Can you repeat me the form of the question, please?
Perfect. Very good. Yes. In the question, what we will do, and let me show you this, it's very simple. What we will do in the question is that we are going to swap these two things, okay? The verb to be and the subject. Instead of saying I was, I will say was I. Okay?
Was I understand?
Yep. That
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And example. Now, Leonardo, I will give you a positive sentence. Please transform that to past, to the question form. Okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. You know, they were playing soccer.
It will be, were they playing soccer?
Perfect. That's it. That did the trick. Okay. Were they playing soccer? Was Alfredo paying attention during the class? Okay. So that is the way you are going to start your questions with the verb to be. Okay. Perfect. All right, guys. So I hope you have learned something new and you can add this to your vocabulary and to your tools, okay, to speak English fluently. Okay, very nice. And that was the topic for today. So you can add this to the topics that we have studied in the course. If you need reinforcement, then you can go to a YouTube video and you can just watch something about this topic, okay? But from today till tomorrow's class, we are going to have this as the current topic of the class. Ask any question if you have any in the WhatsApp group. I'm going to respond as soon as I can. All right, very good. Now it's important, guys. I want to ask this. Do you guys have access to the platform? I mean, does everyone have access to the platform here? And don't leave the class. I heard someone left the class right now because I will take assistance at the end of the class, okay? So that's why it is important to be in the class until the end of the class. Okay, Leonardo.
Teacher, can you explain the platform?
The platform. Okay.
Okay, because I don't understand something.
Understand. Okay, and I will say this in Spanish, guys, because everybody needs to have this very clear. Creo que los que estuvieron en la clase la semana pasada ya tienen todos acceso a la Talent Platform. Les van a dar un link, a su correo les va a llegar también su usuario y contraseña. Con ese link se unen. Si ustedes lo van a estar utilizando en el teléfono, es importante que lo graben o lo pongan como una aplicación. Dependiendo de la marca de su teléfono, le va a dar esa opción. Bueno, ustedes son tech savvy, all of you guys. Asumo que todos tienen que saber cómo hacerlo. Pónganlo como aplicación en su escritorio. De esa manera lo van a hacer fácil de accesar. Si lo están haciendo en la compu, pues guarden el link para que solo le den clic y ya los lleve ahí. Y guarden las passwords para no tenerlas que estar poniendo y sea súper fácil. La plataforma se llama Talent. Ahí ustedes van a tener 5 unidades por curso. Por favor, work on them. No son tan cortas, tienen bastantes videos, bastantes ejercicios. Entonces tenemos que trabajar en todas ellas. Sí, y desde ya se lo voy a decir porque hay muchos que tienen un problema como este. Si, por ejemplo, tienen un problema haciendo un listening y me escriben a mí y yo por dado caso no puedo responderles porque estoy en mi otro trabajo, escríbanle a Salma, ¿ok? Ella les puede ayudar. Digamos que ahí les aparece que no tienen acceso a ese listening. Y si no les contestan, pásenlo, no se queden allí, o sea, terminen el examen y luego me dicen, coach, teacher, Otto, como quieran, no pude hacer porque no me apareció. Entonces lo que yo voy a hacer es ponerle los puntos que no les aparecen porque no tuvieron acceso a eso. Ok, no se van a quedar estancados ahí y después perder el progreso que ya tienen. Termínenlo y luego me hacen saber si algún ejercicio no lo pudieron completar.
Una consulta en la plataforma que aparece 50 puntos, mi nombre, y aparece my info, mis cursos. Cuando yo le doy a mis cursos, tengo que apretarle en learn, creo, ¿verdad? Ajá,
Sí.
y entonces, si no, no me abre nada.
Tiene que ser en el Intermediate 1. Ok, Intermediate 1 es el único que va a estar available right now for you.
Sí, pero no me abre.
Ok, ¿alguien más está teniendo este problema? ¿Que lo haya resuelto?
Pero sí me abría, ahorita no sé por qué no me está abriendo.
Okay. Maybe the browser, you can try. And if you have any issue like that, please get in contact with Salma. She will be happy to help you, okay?
Ok, gracias.
De nada. Someone else? Another question? Si no les han dado a ustedes las credentials, las voy a pedir. ¿Todos las tienen ya aquí o hay alguien que no las tenga? Todos, okay. Rebecca, do you have access to the platform?
Sí.
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys. So with that being said, if you have any question, let me know. I'm so happy to help. And thank you guys for attending tonight's class. I will see you tomorrow for the second activation class or speaking class. We are going to have some speaking class, some speaking activities in order to get fluency, okay? Discussions, we are going to work in groups, in pairs. Every class will be different. Every class will have a different topic. So I hope to see you tomorrow, guys. Don't miss the class. I will share the link for the presentation and the book today so you can start working as soon as possible.
Una pregunta, disculpe. ¿Las clases también se subirán a alguna plataforma?
Yes, in the WhatsApp group, in the description, we have two links. We have the link for the class and we have the playlist, the YouTube playlist there as well. You can click that link and you will see the classes from the previous week. Elian.
Sí, solo tengo una pregunta. Es que a veces como que en el trabajo como que me hacen salir de noche, así que no hay algunos días que no podría entrar a la clase. No sé si hay algún problema con eso.
In that case, I do recommend to watch the YouTube videos, okay?
Ok, pero con respecto a la asistencia, no sé si afectaría algo en el curso, algo por el estilo.
Yes, but what I will do, you let me know, okay, write me on WhatsApp, send me a text, and let me know the days that you will not be able to attend classes, okay? And I will report that and see what we can do to help you.
Ok, muchas gracias.
You're welcome. Okay, perfect. If there are no questions, guys, no more questions. You have a question, Maria?
Is the platform the same one that contains different exams if you complete the units? Okay.
That's the one. Guys, you are awesome, guys. All of you guys. Thank you so much. I know how difficult it is to attend classes.
But the progress has to be made week by week.
Yes, exactly. Remember that you have to go along with the classes, okay? Don't go any farther. Example, right now we are finishing Unit 2. Make sure you are working in Unit 2 so you can complement the classes here.
Okay.
Hey guys, see you tomorrow for the speaking class.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.